Hello everybody, this is Cathy. I'm glad you're here. Today I'm going to make this very quick little notepad / journal you can keep in your purse or wherever you'd like to keep it. Let me show you what it is. Took me about 10 minutes to make. It's simply this. It has a little pocket and then it's a notepad. And it is quick and easy, would be the perfect gift for teachers, just as an appreciation gift, or co-workers. Let me show you how to make it. First of all, head out to your dollar store and buy some notepads. These are from Dollar Tree. They're $1.25. They have 150 pages. That's what I love about it. And I'll be using some 6 by 8 inch paper. This is an old paper pad. And so I'm trying to use it up. So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to, even though this has a thick board on the back, I want to make it a little thicker so that it really stands up to wear and tear. So I've cut this piece out and I'm going to place it directly under this adhesive backing. And that's what it does, is it really provides some strength and stability to it. And you can use wet glue, or you can use a tape runner or double-sided tape. I'm going to use tape runner. Sorry for my dog, as usual. Maybe I'm going to use wet glue because my tape runner just ran out. You want to make sure you get all the way to the edges. Then I'm going to put it right under that adhesive piece. I want to make sure it's flush with the sides and the bottom. And see, that makes it a lot more stable. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the front. And I've picked out my paper already, and I picked out these pieces. They're double-sided. It is much easier if you use double-sided, or I think it just makes it a little prettier. For example, when I open this up, you know, it has a pretty inside to it. Whoops, wrong way. Has a pretty inside to it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the front. I don't want that notepad piece, and I'm going to cover it with this. Now you can get away with only using 2 sheets of 6 by 8, but I just made it easier for myself this time, and I'm using a 3rd sheet. I don't know if I want this side. No, I'll use this side. And you're just gonna glue that right down. I love around the holidays to make extra gifts for people and have them on hand. Or little goodies. And that does that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to wrap around this, and you don't have to use the entire page for the piece that's on top that has been cut. You know, this was only cut off here and I just use a portion. That's why you can get away with using just 2 pieces. Also, you can get away with just using 6 by 6 inch paper, because let me make sure. These are 4 by 6, I do believe. Yes. So these are 4 by 6. So you could get away with using 6 by 6 inch pads. You know, get rid of those pads we have and we never use. Okay. So I'm going to take this sheet and I'm simply going to train it on the spine here, on the sides. I'm going to fold it well, and then I'm going to take it off and fold it. I don't want to go down very hard with my bone folder, mainly because I don't want to crack the paper. But I want to do that on both fold lines. Just like that. And this is actually going to go underneath this one. So I'm going to cut this first because I want kind of a triangle edge. And I'm just going to wing it. Going to cut that. Then I'm going to use that as my template for the other side. What you want to make sure is that when you do use this as a template on the other side, that you don't flip it. You want to make sure these lines are going to match up. I think I got that right. We'll see, right? Okie doke. So this one, I'm going to grab some tape runner and put in a new roll. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. And now I'm going to attach the back to the back. And depending on the side I want it to come in on, I think I want to do this side. So I'm actually going to stand it up. Making sure it's lined up. Okay, and then the next one, I'm going to take this one and I'm also going to put it on the back. And I'm going to score it. Squirt and glue it. Okay, so once again, take my tape runner, making sure not to go over the score line, and making sure I get to the very top and bottom. Standing it up again. Okay. Next, going to take the leftover paper. I'm going to use a 1-inch circle punch. I'm going to cut out 3 circles. Glue 2 together. This is going to serve as my closure. I'll be putting a brad in. And I'll be using a big brad. I think this time I'll use silver. And you see this tool? I actually never knew what it was. I was teaching a class and someone was using it. And I said, I have to get one of those. Very cool. They're especially nice when you have to go kind of inside the brad, inside under the paper to open a brad. So it's very useful. I'm going to take this third one and I'm going to glue that down to cover this one. Next, I'm going to grab some ribbon. And for this one, you'll notice on the other ones I put 2. This one I'm just going to put 1 and I'm going to wrap it around itself. So I'm just going to use some thin ribbon, tie it in a single knot. It's not going to come loose. Cut that off. And I could wrap it a couple of times. And just like that. What did that take? 10 minutes? But what I am going to do is I have a little extra paper left over, and I'll make a little pocket to hold whatever, ephemera. And this one, because I have a hole in it, I'll make it a little corner pocket. Let's do it like this. And like that. glue up the side and at the bottom. Well, I hope you make one of these for yourself. I think the next one I make, I'm going to make with a pen attachment. Possibly up here. I don't know. But let me do this the right way. Okay, well, those are the 3 I've made so far. I think they make lovely gifts. And then if you actually use them, made them with a nice pen, you could actually give them as a stocking stuffer or an office exchange. You might include 2 if it was an office exchange. Anyway, these are going to be in my Etsy shop if you're interested. I'll be selling them for $5. But I hope you make your own. I think they're so cute. You all have a great day. Bye-bye.